Today we are doing the 11 craziest riddles ever, and only a detective can solve them. Let's go. All right. Okay.
Friend, the best detective in the city.
How do I know friends with a detective, though?
I don't have time to explain. I'm leaving the city in 20 minutes.
This
You'll have to
guy's always
replace me
that.
for the next week or two. Don't try to contact me.
Okay.
As he hangs up, you're left sitting on your bed, the phone in your hand, staring into the darkness of your room. You have to deal with your first case already in the morning.
Okay,
An
then.
anxious man rushes into your friend's office. I work as a cashier in a clothing store. Last night, I was the one to lock it up. As I was counting the money, the room suddenly went dark.
But why would you
There was
count the
a
money?
problem with the light bulb. I climbed the table and grabbed it, but by doing it, I burned my hand, jerked it back, fell to the floor, and lost consciousness. When I came to my senses, the money was gone.
Who planned that out, though?
Attentively, and realize the man is lying. What makes you think so?
Because you can't burn your hand on a dead light bulb. Right?
The light bulb the cashier told you about is an LED one. Such light bulbs don't get hot.
What? Well, how was I supposed to know that?
Hungry. You go to the
What?
nearest restaurant to get something to eat, but as soon as you enter, you hear loud, angry voices. A waitress and a visitor are arguing. You also ordered chicken wings, and you have to pay for this dish. It's the
Okay.
waitress. The visitor looks tired and sleepy. But I didn't. I haven't been here longer than an hour. Yes, I did doze off, but it doesn't mean I don't remember my order. You can't help but step in. You know very well that this man couldn't have ordered chicken wings, you say. How did you figure it out?
Well, it says kitchen works till 1 p.m. and it's 3 o'clock. So, boom. I'm so smart.
You spotted a note on the wall. It says, the kitchen
That's on the
works till
wall?
1 p.m. today.
I thought that was on the
It's now
table.
3 p.m. The man claims he's been there for an hour, which means he came well after the kitchen was closed. After the accident,
Boom.
you decide to have a meal
I'm
at
so
another
smart.
cafe. But as you come closer, you see a crying lady. I was going to cross the road when some woman grabbed my purse and disappeared. I noticed her enter this cafe. Can you help me get my things back?
Absolutely, lady.
You enter the cafe. That's my purse, right between those two women. But I can't recognize the one who took it. I didn't have time to look at her.
Bro, are you serious? Why do people never remember who took their things? It's ridiculous. Keep up with your stuff.
Figure out which woman is guilty.
I don't know. I mean, she's got a broken arm, but I'm gonna go with the girl in the green jacket, I guess.
It's the one on the left. The woman on the right has her left arm in a cast. If she had taken the purse, she'd have put it on the right side of herself. After such an eventful day,
Well, that was...
exhausted.
That's not why I thought it was,
Sleep
though.
As soon as your head touches the pillow, but you get woken up just a few hours later. Another day, another case.
Crap.
You're finally here. A man tied to a chair looks happy.
Dang.
Someone broke into my house this night, tied me, and stole all our valuables.
Oh, no.
Mailman came early in the morning to deliver newspapers. He must have heard me shouting for help and called the police. Luckily,
Why do they have elf
all
ears,
our
though?
stuff was insured. But I hope
But,
to
like,
deal with this
actually.
problem before my wife finds out about this. You arrest the man for attempting insurance fraud. Why?
Cause why would the mailman not untie him? Why would the mailman not untie him?
You paid attention that the newspapers were on the table in the hall, not lying on the floor near the mail slot. Someone must have put them there. It could only be the house owner or his wife, who was an accomplice. After the police arrive, you leave the man's house.
I'm
and
so confused by this, bro.
Receive a new call. Mrs. Smith claims that her neighbor, Mrs. Miller, has stolen her laundry. The woman says she hung the laundry in her backyard at 10 a.m. And when she went out of the house 2 hours later, she saw Mrs. Miller putting it in her bag. I didn't do this. It's a lie. The other woman looks angry. You look around and ask Mrs. Smith to go to the police station with you for trying to slander her neighbor. How did you figure out that Mrs. Smith was lying?
Well, you don't hang dry stuff in the winter. You don't hang dry laundry in the winter. Like, if you do that, you're crazy, because it'll just freeze.
It's freezing outside, and there's snow on the roofs. In 2 hours, damp laundry would be so frozen, it'd be impossible to fold it and put it in a bag.
Exactly.
Your phone rings again. It's a woman who works at it. Put it in a bag.
Wait, why do they have his phone number and not the police
When
station?
you arrive at the museum, She tells you her story. Yesterday, I stayed late at work. I needed to prepare some documents. I was sitting at this table. The overhead lights were off, and the only source of light was my desk lamp. I was listening to music when suddenly I saw a shadow to the right of the table.
Oh no.
I realized
It's a
it was
ghost.
a person jumping out of the open window.
Oh
I immediately
snap.
switched
Why
on
is the
the
window?
overhead lights and discovered that an ape thousands of dollars. You didn't believe this story. Why?
If you were working late at night, why would you have the window open? Why though? Like,
If the only source of light
what?
standing in front of the woman, she wouldn't have noticed a shadow to the right of the table. It turns out that before leaving, your detective friend gave your contacts to all his acquaintances. And now, one of them needs your help.
Oh snap, I can help another detective. Oh yeah.
A client came there several hours ago, planning to buy an expensive diamond ring for his wife. But someone stole his wallet right in the store. The manager, he was the one to call you, asked all the visitors who were inside at that time to stay until your arrival. You look at all these people attentively. Soon you know who took the wallet.
That guy with the cast thing. I think it's that guy because he could have hid it in the cast.
It's the man in the middle.
Yes!
He has a bandage on his right arm, but it's wrapped over the sleeve of his jacket, not hidden under it, like a real bandage would be. You knock on a sturdy brown door, while a woman with a bandage on her head stands next to you. A man opens the door.
Why she got bandages?
Excuse me, you say. A pot plant fell out of your window an hour ago and hit this woman on her head.
Oh God.
You had to take her to the hospital. She's
Oh
okay
no.
now, but you need to compensate this woman for the damage. May we come in? The man turns pale, but lets you in. It can't be true. Our windows.
Why does he sound like Dracula?
We've just returned home. I literally entered my apartment 2 minutes before you came. You realize this man is lying and call the police. How did you figure it out?
I honestly don't know. Cause there's boiling water on the stove. Boom! Let's go. Look at that stuff.
You spotted a pan with boiling water in the kitchen. If the man had indeed come home just a few minutes ago, the water wouldn't have had enough time to start boiling.
Exactly.
Now, it's your friend who needs help.
My friend, oh, she got Benjamin Franklin $100 bill. You know what?
Wind blew a $100 bill out of her hands, and the money seems to have vanished into thin air. Your friend thinks it was one of the customers who took the bill, but no one wants to admit stealing the money.
Why though?
Ask all visitors
Why?
to go to your friend's office.
Why though?
The woman speaks up. It's incredible to be accused of theft. Here, you can check my bags right now.
Okay.
Please, just come with me to the office. We'll figure it out there.
Yeah. Just
After
so
the
you can
woman refuses
escape,
to follow
lady.
You call the police. Why?
Aren't I the police? Cause she refuses to go, even though she said check her bags. She's got something to hide.
The woman is standing on the $100 bill. If she follows you, everyone will see the money. The next morning, gloomy, you get your next case. To investigate it, you need to visit the office of a large international company.
Oh, now I'm
Rebecca,
wet.
the girl who called you, works there. She says, I've just come back from brunch and discovered that someone had knocked our HR manager out just an hour ago.
Oh,
You question the people
snap.
who were in the office at that time. Laura is an applicant. Question the people who were in the office angry with the HR manager. He made her wait well past her appointment time.
What the heck?
And still, the girl says, I would never hit another person.
I would never. I eat Oreos every day.
Gary, who works in the marketing department.
Yeah, we like
claims
Gary, bro.
He hasn't seen the HR manager since he arrived at work. He was in a meeting from the very morning till lunchtime.
Okay.
Jacob from Research and Development tells you he rode his bike to a coffee shop to get his cappuccino. He's just come back. You immediately realize who hit the HR manager.
It's the guy with the bike. Why would you ride a bike when it's raining outside? Like, you've been caught in 4K.
It was Jacob. Both his bike and his clothes are dry and clean. How is that possible if it's raining outside? You leave
He stole
Rebecca's
someone's
office
bike.
and hear your phone beeping. You see a text with an address you don't know. You drive
What is
there.
that
A
address?
man meets you at the door of a large building. He's shaking. When you enter a large dark hall, you see
Hi,
two
Mark.
containers
His
filled with
name says
transparent
Mark.
liquid. Two women are floating inside. They look identical. One of them is my wife, but I can't figure out which one. And I'm
Yeah, let's see how much
open
time's left.
only
Alright, we got
one
one more
container.
riddle. Okay, we got one more
You
riddle.
walk around the women and examine them. Then you point at one of them. That's your wife. How did you figure it out?
Well, I said that his name was Mark. And that lady's got like an M, so maybe they're married or something. Yeah, they are. It is his wife, so it's got to be the lady on the left.
The man's name is Mark.
Yes!
His biker jacket. His
It's a
wife
biker
is the
jacket.
woman with the letter M tattooed on
Let's
her
go! Let's
Piece
go!
again.
I'm
You
so
look at it
good.
and see a message. It's from your detective friend. There's just
What's up,
one
bro?
word on the screen. Help! But that's already another story.
Now you better not end it there, bro. Well, guys, that was 11 mystery riddles. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, like and subscribe. More kid. Peace out.